Hey everybody, this is Troy with eBuzz Central. We're going to go over a few more things today. This is part 4 of my switching from Windows to Manjaro series. First, I want to let you know, make sure you like and subscribe to the video so you can be entered into the contest for the ASUS ZenBook 14 giveaway on August 31st, 2021. What we're going to get into today is personalization. And if you come over here, you'll see it says personalization. You just click on notifications first of all. And we got a whole bunch of options here. Do not disturb mode. Enable when screens are mirrored. Basically, what this is if you're using this on more than one screen, whether it be a laptop hooked to a television or two monitors, you can enable the do not disturb mode. And that way it won't bother you on your other screen or on your main screen. Critical notifications you can check, normal notifications you can check, show over full screen windows, or you can show in do not disturb mode, or low priority notifications you can show in a pop-up. If it's not important, you can actually go down here and just boom, show it into history and take the pop-up out. But that's just another way to customize your distribution or customize Manjaro to the way you like it. Your pop-ups you can show near the notification icon, which will be down here. Application process you can show in the task manager. If you don't want to, you can actually uncheck it or check it. You can show it in a notification, or you can keep pop-up open during the progress of your application. Basically, what that means is if you're rendering video or if you're downloading an item, it will actually show you the progress bar down here. You can uncheck that, and then you won't have to worry about it being on your desktop. Notification badges, you can show those in task managers if you want. Next, you've got user settings. And over here is where you put in all your information of who you are. You can go over here. You can add a photo if you want. You can pretty much do anything you want to do right here. You can set yourself as an administrator. You can put your name with your email address, everything that you need to do right here. And like I said, you can add your photo. And then when you open it up over here, your photo will be right there and it'll have your name right there. Next, you've got your regional settings. I'm setting my language as American English by default. No matter what language you are, you can set it up in there. Formats, United States. If you're not in the United States, you can set it everywhere from Uganda, United Arab Emirates, wherever you're located, you can set that up in there. Now you can change detail settings down here. You can do a detailed time. You can do your detailed currency, measure of units, whether it's metric, whether it's uh, regular English. You can set all that up right here. And then down here, you can set up the way the format is. It'll show you an example of what the format is and the way everything goes down, just like how you put numbers in. Spell check. You can actually download a package that'll go in here and you can set a default language. And then if you mistype something, it'll underline it. You can fix it right there, running and going. Date and time. This is where you set your date and time. Mine is not set to automatically, but even if I did and apply it, it's still going to switch it up right here. I got to change my time zone, and I'm going to go, where are we at? Let me just type it in. Chicago. Apply that. Go back to date and time, and it adjusts my time accordingly. But you can get in here anytime you want, and you can make those changes anytime you want. Accessibility. You can have your audible bell sound up. So if you get a notification, it'll actually give you a notification sound. If you want to do a custom sound, you can come over here and go browse for that sound and enable that. Modifier keys, keyboard filters, mouse navigation. You can do the acceleration delay. You can set it higher, lower. Use number pad to move cursor if you want. When a gesture is used, you can display a confirmation dialog, ring the system bell, show a notification. You can customize all this to the way you want it. And then, of course, you've got your screen reader. Applications. Now, right here, you can set up file associations, like go under application. It'll show all the applications I got on here. And you can go under audio. And let's say you wanted to move one of these applications to a different folder. All you got to do is move it. You can set an extension to it. You can do whatever you need to do with it right here under these settings. Makes it a lot easier. Location. This is where your paths are. Desktop goes to desktop, documents, download. If you want to change these, you can. If you want your videos to go to your downloads or your videos to go to pictures, you can adjust the path right here. So that means when you do anything download wise or anything that goes into those documents, it'll show you the location in the file system where it's at. And then, of course, your default applications. Let's say you want to go in here and you've got Firefox and you want to download Chromium or Chrome and you want to make it your default. You just come in here and click, change it to that. And whenever you open your default, that's what it'll open. Just like email. If you want to go in here and change your email client or you want to use Thunderbird, you can make it that if you get something on Firefox and you want to send an email and they got an email address, you click on it, it'll automatically open your default account. KDE wallet, you can enable this. I don't enable it at present, but you can set up everything you need in here from passwords to different applications. You can set up passwords on your browser if you would like. Access control, that right there, you can give prompt when an application accesses a wallet. You can actually click this, and then if the application is asking for permission to enter your wallet, you've got to approve it. It can't just go in all by itself. Online settings, right here, you can add your accounts if you want to, whether you've got Microsoft, whether you've got Google, OwnCloud, NextCloud, or you can open in desktop. This is a good place to plug those in, depending on what your feelings are about privacy. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. It just sometimes helps, especially if you got a Google Drive. You can actually enter your Google information in here, and your Google Drive will show up in your file system. User feedback. Right here, it just basically says you can help KDE improve Plasma by contributing information on how you use it so we can focus on things that matter to you. You can be involved in this if you want. You don't have to. But if it's something you want to do, it's definitely something to look into. Now, one more thing before I close out part 4 here is I want to open this up and I want to show you Manjaro Hello. This pops up every time you start the system unless you click it down here not to pop up. But this has a lot of good information in here. It's got the README information. It's also got a direct link to your forums. If you do have an issue of some kind and you can't fix it, you can go over to the forums, ask the question, and you generally are going to get an answer pretty darn quick. They're really good at getting that information to you. Also, you have release info. You can discover software. It gives you web resources so you can go out and find different programs if you want to, just like that. And it's got pages upon pages of different software. You can go through that. And like I said, it's free and open source software, so it's free. You're not paying for it like you would on a Windows machine. Let's close those tabs. It's got the wiki. A lot of information is covered there. If you have questions or you just have time to read through it, it's definitely something you want to read. There's a lot of good info. And then mailing lists. Now, this is the project over here that actually runs Manjaro. You got the option to get involved, development, or donate. Manjaro is a free operating system, but they do have developers that work on it. And if you find it in your heart that you want to donate some money to them so they can keep putting out a good product for you to use, that's the place you want to go there. And then, of course, right here, you can launch the installer if it's not installed on your system. But that was a quick overview. That was part 4. Thank you all for watching the video. Remember, like and subscribe to this channel, and you will be entered for the Asus ZenBook 14 giveaway that's going down on August 31st, 2021. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.